4, 3, 2, 1, watch me. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. Know you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Tia. You can call me Tia or Sunny, whichever one you like. And I am back with another video with another one of you guys' faves, beauty basics. And you guys really like the last hooded eyeshadow tips and tricks that I showed you guys the last I feel like a month ago. So I am here to do it again since you guys liked it so much. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. You can give it a thumbs up now if you want, you know what I'm saying? But if you guys like these type of videos, definitely give it a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's just get on into this video so you guys can see how I create a smoky eye with my very hooded eyes. So today we are going to do a part 2 to my eyeshadow tips and tricks for hooded eyes. So I'm going to create a smoky eye today because last time I did a cut crease, so this one I'm gonna do a smoky eye. And I already have my face done because I always do my face first before I do my eyeshadow. It's just what I'm used to. So I primed my eyes with my concealer and I just set it with some powder. You want to start off with a clean base, like no creases, no nothing, because when you put that shadow on top, I mean, you know that it's going to be creasing, right? Like if you have concealer or your primer or whatever you use to prime your eyes, if it's already creased up, your shadow throughout the day is going to be creased up. So I'm just warning you now. Get them creases out before you put your eyeshadow on. So today we are going to take this beautiful palette right here. But today we're going to take this baby. She's so cute. So the first thing you're going to do is the transition color. And I like to use a blending brush like this. It's kind of fluffy, but it's more like tapered. I love to use a tapered blending brush because I can really get into my crease. Since you guys know for hooded eyes, you have that fat right here. Like our eyes need a workout pretty much. But nah, like we have, you know, that fat. So a tapered blending brush is really going to get that transition color in there. And you don't want to use like a too, let me see if I still have it. I don't know if I have it or not. So you don't want to use like a brush like this where it's really fluffy, because I mean you can, but if your eyes are kind of smaller than mine, you don't want to use a fluffier brush like this. You want to use more of a tapered blending brush like this one. So I'm taking a little bit of burnt orange and sienna, and I'm just going to put this at my lid first, and then I'm going to start blending it up. And also I noticed that when you don't put the transition color on your lid, it makes like a weird distinction between the shadow that you put on your lid, like the darker shadow that you put on your lid. It makes like a weird distinction, and it's just, it don't look right. So just make sure you put your transition color transition color. Make sure you put your transition color on your lid first and then work it up over, you know, your hood. So the key for your transition color is to place it over your fatty eyelid, which is your hood. So this is my hood where that, you know, little crease is. It should be like this, like that's how a normal eye looks, where it's like no line. So since I have hooded eyes, I have to make sure I put my transition color over top of my hood. And a trick for this is you can put the eyeshadow on one side of the brush and then kind of work it into your crease like this, back and forth. Or you can do circular motions to make sure that it goes over your hood. Alright, so if you have like a harsh line, just take some of the lighter color in your palette and go over top of it so it can diffuse that eyeshadow. So right now I'm taking burnt orange and diffusing the sienna because it was a little too much of sienna. But now I'm taking more sienna and I'm just putting this on the outer corner of my lid. So I already started doing my shape, but there are two shapes to doing like a smoky eye. You can do like a wispy cat eye, or you can do like a dome shape. And the shape that I'm doing is a dome shape. So with a wispy, like a cat eye look, you're gonna bring your shadow out. But with a dome shape, you're gonna just keep it right in this section. So I'm not really bringing it out, but I am making sure that it's blended, so it's not like, okay, here's my shadow and here's my skin. You know what I mean? Like, so either the dome shaped or the wispy like eyeshadow shape is cute for hooded eyes. Like, you can do either one. You just have to know your limits for your eye shape. So one of the key tips when you're doing your hooded eyes, and you'll see this in my tutorial and my other tutorial, is I'm not going like this. Like, I'm not bringing my eye up. The reason being is because when you're putting your eye up, you're not really seeing your eye shape. So you want to see how your eye shape is when you're doing your eyeshadow. Meaning, if I'm working over here and I'm going like this, once I bring that down, my hood, like all that shadow that I just put right there, it's gonna look, it's going down. So just make sure that you're either looking straight forward, you're not, you know, pulling or tugging on your eye while you're putting your eyeshadow there. Make sure you're just looking forward into a mirror and placing your eyeshadow where it needs to go. So now I'm gonna take a flat shadow brush. You can see it right here. This is a flat eyeshadow brush, and I just put some of Cypress Umber on it. So I'm just going to pat that on my eyelid and then kind of go up. So with the dome shaped eye, you're gonna have the darker color higher above the other side. So the other sides aren't gonna be over top of your lid as high as the middle portion. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. So I'm putting my shadow up here over top of my lid, higher up here, and then coming down. Grab some more. Just keep working that on my lid, all over, and kind of creating that half moon shape. This part is kind of like contouring your eyes, and then the next part is going to be like highlighting. So you know, with contour and highlighting, you're trying to make something look slimmer and, you know, appear larger or smaller than what it really is. That's what we're doing with our eyes. So now I'm going to take some of Rustic, and I'm just going to blend out this harsh line that you see right there. I'm going to just blend it out just a little bit. So now this is the highlighting portion, so I'm going to take a flat brush like this. Looks just like this, and I'm going to spray it with some of my setting spray. You can take like any shimmer color or like a lighter color than your skin for the highlighting portion. So I'm going to take Listening and Fairy, and I'm just going to put this right in the inner corner. And just pat that right there. Pack it all up in there. Get it on up in there. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of something, like a little smokiness under my eye on my waterline. And I'm just taking this Morphe N149 brush. But I'm just going to use my mirror to look up. Why is my nose itching? But yeah, I'm going to take it and look up and just put that right on under there. Alright, and just wipe away the setting powder. Smoky eyes are really the easiest thing to do for really any eye shape. Like, you're just packing and blending, but it's not like a cut crease where you have to put this concealer on top of it and cut it out and do all this extra stuff. It's just simple. You get your eyeshadow, you get your setting spray, spray your brush if you need to, and you can literally be gone in like 25 minutes. Okay, so for eyeliner, you can either do a wing or like just a line on your eye. For my smoky eyes, when I do like a dome shape, I like to just line it with my liquid liner. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get as close to my lash line as possible. So for lashes, it's very important, like if you want your eyeshadow to show, not to get a really thick lash. But if you like thick lashes, do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do whatever you want because it's your face. This is actually by my brand Naturally Sunny, and it's called Sasha. So these are like a wispy lash where it's thicker at the bottom, at the base of the lash, and then it gets thinner. So it's gonna make your eyes really look like open and dolly. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this get a little tacky by letting it dry a little bit, and I'm gonna get back to my Netflix show. So yeah. Alright you guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful, helpful, and hopefully inspiring. You guys really did like the last one, and I am so glad you guys did. But if you guys like this one, definitely give it a thumbs up. It will definitely let me know to make more if you know, like these type of videos. If you are not subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and do that right now. Just go ahead and subscribe. You might as well. You're already here. Just be a part of the fam, you know. I would love to have you. And also follow me on Instagram at naturally.sunny, and that is it. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and we are on the road to 200K. We almost there. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
My lessons made blessings. I turned that into money. They gotta never settle. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning.